Welcome, millionaires and billionaires. As always, I aim to bring you truth, knowledge, and wisdom to assist you in your journey through crypto. Guys, in this video, I have some very important information to share with you. So, welcome new members, new subscribers. If you are new to the channel, there's a great project launching soon, which is the Ghost Ledger Privacy Crypto Wallet. And what it does, it conceals your wallet. It prevents it from being traced, monitored, and most importantly, prevents it from being hacked from outside viewers. So if you are new to the channel, I would recommend joining the Telegram. It's one of the fastest growing Telegram at the moment. The link is in the description below, as well as the website. The Telegram link is here, and also the Twitter link is here as well. And it is living up to its name, the fastest growing community behind the Ghost Ledger. So do join the Telegram and give yourself an opportunity to get in early and a pre-sale, which is starting soon. And this is one of the best utility that is behind the project, which is the crypto wallet, which is due to launch soon on the App Store. So we'll jump into the chart, guys, and we'll get an idea of where the market is going, short term and long term. So let's clean the chart up a little bit. And lately, guys, I have been sensing that there's a lot of new changes that's coming. Not just with the wealth transfer, guys, but also on the other end of the spectrum, there's going to be the wealth transfer, and there's going to be those that loses their wealth as well. So wealth is never lost. It is simply transferred from one group to the other group. So we in crypto, if you are in crypto, this is where the wealth transfer will end up being at. And those who's holding fiat paper currency, those are the people that's going to be losing their wealth. So you'll see billionaires and millionaires that used to have million dollar fiat currencies in their bank accounts, and $1 billion wake up to zero because their accounts will be shut down and the bank will take their money. I'll share the video with you later. So on the 4-hour time frame, guys, we are seeing Bitcoin consolidating. Usually when it's consolidating, it's either getting ready for a correction. So I would expect it to come back down to at least the 21,800 ranges to the 21,700 ranges before going back up, unless, like I said, we always have to be vigilant of the black swan event, which is the crashing of USDT. So, at any moment while the market is retracing, you might see a huge drop. So we have to be aware of that, but I don't believe it's going to happen until at least the Bitcoin gets into 30K ranges. So if we look at the longer time frames on the 33-day chart, we can clearly see we had a nice pump. So it is due for a slight correction. You might see a slight correction happen and then a continuation, unless those who control the market, they usually consolidate price at a certain range to either build a lot of short positions or long positions for those that trade on margins, and then once there's enough position open in one direction, then they reverse price to the other direction and liquidate those positions. So long term, we are very bullish, guys. Bitcoin is still heading toward the 30K range, and then this is the first indication of the bull run when the market starts to move on the 3-day chart. And not just on the 3-day chart, if we look at the the weekly time frame, we've had 2 weeks of very nice uptrend movement. So we are just beginning to pump, guys. And what I expect to happen on the monthly time frame, well, there's not much data on here to see. There's not much data on here to even predict anything. So I would have to look at a different chart, most likely TradingView, to give you guys an accurate prediction. So this is the trend line here. So what I most likely see, let's see Bitcoin doing is coming up here into the around the 30k ranges, and it's going to test the trend line, and it's going to hit resistance, and then this is where you're going to see the next drop, which would correlate to the black swan event, which is USDT collapsing. So let me share the piece of information with you guys. Like I said, guys, crypto is here to stay. So don't listen to the FUD. Don't listen to those that say crypto is dead, crypto is a scam. Crypto is the only future. Fiat currency is already dying. Banks are already failing. And for this video, we have to go back down in memory lane about 9 months ago, when I made a few videos about, not just 9 months ago, I've been advising people to remove their funds from the bank, and years ago, because the banks will eventually fail unless the bank adapts and transition from fiat currency to crypto, which is JP Morgan is one of them. He's a very smart guy, so he understands what's coming, but at the same time he's telling you FUD as well, so he can keep buying all the cryptos himself. So I wouldn't listen to what he say, I would just do what he does, or pay attention to what he does, because they're not always going to tell you the truth. So I made a video titled Crypto is the Wealth Transfer, where you can go back and watch it, and also Crypto Banks and Countries Will FOMO In, where I discuss how the banking systems will fail, and people that's holding millions and $billions in the bank account, overnight they will wake up and that money will cease to exist, it will vanish, and the banks will close their accounts and take all of their money. So this is why you will see where the wealth transfer takes place, because it's all coming into crypto, from fiat currency, from stocks. It is all coming in crypto, guys. So since I made these videos, the market has been quiet and on a downtrend, and we didn't see much news. But recently I did see a video. I'm gonna play it with you guys, that explain what is happening now, because sometimes when I make these predictions, oftentimes I'm way ahead of my time. So oftentimes there's some delay, sometimes can be a long delay in between when I make the prediction and when the prediction does come true. So this is one of the predictions that did come true. And it is just the beginning, guys. This is going to be a global event where all banks close their doors and start taking people's money. And this is how the wealth transfer will take place. It's already beginning. So we'll take a look at the video.
So I'm a Bank of America and everybody's missing money. I'm also missing money over $1,300, and they're telling me to call customer service. And they keep hanging up on people. This another person here is also missing money. So we're trying to see what's going on. Money's missing today, and we need our money. And they're already telling us to call customer service, and customer service ain't doing nothing about it. So just a heads up, if anybody's experiencing this, please let us know, because this is not right. I'm missing $1,400 from my account, and they're telling me that there's no way they can help us. This guy's missing money too. This other person is missing money too. And you missing money too? It's something that's just one person. This is everybody's happening to them. And this is crazy. This is very crazy. Yes, Bank of America decided to take people's money without their consent. And we're asking what's going on, and they're giving us a runaround. Everybody for the same thing, man. Same thing.
Okay, Guys, the only difference between what's happening now versus what happened in the 1939 Great Depression, which was the crash. This is just a bigger cycle of what happened, because everything happens in cycles. So the difference between this cycle and the previous cycle in the 1939 is this time the banks are doing bail-ins instead of bailouts. So how bail-in works is they take the customer's money and then they try to use it to bail themselves out, but this time it's not going to work. It's going to fail because of hyperinflation. And the banks knows about this, then they're just not going to tell you upright and tell you, hey, take your money out of the bank. Or they'll tell you why they're doing these things. But there's signs all around you. If you do pay attention, you'll start to see some banks slowly closing their doors one by one. And this is how you can pay attention to what's about to happen. And a lot of people will lose their wealth, guys. So this is where, it's good to have the right mindset and be around the right people with the right information, so you are not caught off guard and you're not caught by surprises, because this will wipe out pretty much 90% of people's wealth that's holding fiat currency in the bank. And this is where you will see riots, looting. This is where a lot of chaos will happen. That also has to do with the transition from 4D, 3D to four dimensions. So, which is a great awakening as well. So it's all connected. So this is just one way of, the universe transferring the wealth from those that really doesn't. I wouldn't necessarily say that doesn't deserve it, but in a way, is transferring it, is removing the wealth from those that doesn't deserve it, and then transferring it to those that do deserve it. So we are in the right place, guys, which is the crypto space. The crypto is where the wealth transfer is going to take place from fiat to crypto. So all funds from stocks, from other investments, from anywhere else is coming from fiat currency, is coming into crypto, will pouring into crypto. So the previous cycle was the tech boom in early 1900s, which a lot of millionaires and billionaires were created very quickly. This is just a bigger cycle, guys. So we are ready, and like I said, we've been preparing, we've been patient, and now we are beginning to see the bank fails, and then the transfer of wealth begins. So like I said, guys, I'm sure most of you guys are well prepared for this, because we have been constantly discussing this topic in the Telegram group. So like I said, if you're new to the channel and you are not part of the Telegrams, the links are in the description below, and do surround yourself with like-minded people so you are not left in the dark. I'll see you in the Telegram. Peace.